The 2018 Sculpture in the City is the best yet. Now in its 8th year, Sculpture in the City is maturing into one of the most anticipated events in the arts calendar. For novices, the format is simple. More than a dozen works of art by well-known artists are installed across the square mile, where they remain all summer. This year's crop feels fresher and more adventurous than ever. Big-name artists such as Tracey Emin, Lucas and Marina Abramović all provide exciting pieces, which this year include sound installations. Scroll down for the full lineup, or, better yet, get out on the streets and explore for yourself. We start beneath the cheese grater, with two incredibly detailed heads by Thomas J. Price. Another can be found to the back of the building. Jill Bradley's eye-catching sculpture of luminous discs changes appearance throughout the day as the sun moves. Each disc is etched with blueprints for the glass houses of other centuries. Nearby, a highly polished object, huge, in primary colors, pleasingly fills a void behind the cheese grater. It's an homage to the motor car by Jean-Luc Moulin. In the coveted spot before the gherkin, Nancy Rubens offers a whirling crowd of crocodiles, stags and other plastic beasts from garden centers. Most surreal work on show. The first piece of art on Bishopsgate isn't a physical sculpture but a sound installation of birdsong. Marina Abramović's work, disjointed and eerily repetitive, dates from 1972. Something more traditional on the corner of Wormwood Street, where Richard Rome offers an abstract built from earlier works. You might have seen it in Canary Wharf previously. St. Botolph's churchyard is brightened with this 1969 study of symmetry by David Ennisley. It's billed as releasing endorphins in the viewer. A duck and a weave to Barry Court beside the gherkin, and we find a pair of poster changers by Gabriel Lester. The two panels change to give different views of an urban landscape. In an adjoining alley, the unmistakable neon writing of Tracey Emin gives a warm glow to an otherwise unremarkable space. In case you can't read it, likely, it says, "Your lips moved across my face." Nearby, Hanage Lane is mightily improved by these lamp-top beams draped with saris. It's the work of Claire Jarrett and was, we hear, a real pain to install. Climb by Juliana Zerkira is the negative impression of a climb inside a cylinder of clay. We've all been there. It's weird and fascinating to study. Find it in Mitre Square. This year's most haunting piece is another sound installation by Miroslav Balka, within Hartshorn Alley. We won't say more, just listen out for a whistle. Michael Pergelis has placed in at first abstract arc in Kennard Place. A closer look reveals the source. Sean Scully enlivens the space between the Willis and Lloyd's buildings with this stack of blues representing the horizon. Sarah Lucas is next up with the most Instagrammable of this year's works, modeled on a kitsch ornament. It's on Lime Street. Leiden Hall Market contains two works. The first, by Amanda Levin, hangs over a passage and looks like a simple net. Closer inspection reveals hidden depths, in more ways than one. Round the corner, Sean C. Badham brings his iconic "I'm staying" message from Bristol. Here, the sign reflects the market's survival through war and changing economy. And finally, a piece that lingers on from the 2017 show, outside Fenchurch Street Station. It's called Synapse It and is by Karen Tang. Last updated the 29th of June 2018.